Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we'll be talking about some of the topics from across Thailand. But first we get started, let us just tell you where we are right now.
Oh wow, is that a clue?
Yes, we are in a chemistry lab of a school and a classroom, BISP in particular.
I wish I had a lab coat, but
Yeah?
yeah, that's
Well,
okay.
you did try your best to steal one. Anyways, our first topic today is actually quite relevant to Phuket. It's about heavy rain and flash floods in Thailand, in particular, perhaps also Phuket.
That is correct. So more heavy rain and flash floods are expected in Thailand this week, and this is an announcement from the Meteorological Department of Thailand. Now, the low pressure will cover the Gulf of Thailand, while the monsoon will pass through the southern parts of Thailand from November 23rd to 24th. Those in the eastern and southern regions have been warned about the possibility of flash floods, so do be careful. The country's northern, northeastern, and central parts of Thailand will also have significant rain in some areas. Waves in the Gulf of Thailand will be 2 to 3 meters high, while waves in the Andaman Sea will be 1 to 2 meters high, so boat operators of small boats are especially advised to keep ashore. Do take care.
Do take care. Now, extremely heavy rain started last night.
Oh yes.
I was fearing the worst, that there would be floods this morning. Were you?
Yeah, I totally forgot about the floods, but now that you say it, yeah.
Well, you guys actually, how long did it take you in the morning to arrive here? So you came from all the way of the south of the island to basically, somewhat north of the island.
Yeah, I forgot how long did it take again, Jason? Do you remember? Was it like 45 minutes or something? Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
What usually might take you 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of traffic.
There was lots of traffic indeed. Natty, do you know the protocol? What do you do when it starts flooding?
Stay calm.
And
And go to high places, I guess.
do you?
I'm not sure. What do you do?
I'm not sure too. That was the real
Okay.
question.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
I wasn't trying to catch you off guard. We always tell people how to behave when there's an earthquake,
Yes.
right? Get undercover, hide under a table. If there's a tsunami coming, okay, go up to the mountain. What do you do when a flood comes? You just kind of just stay in your room and hope for the best.
What? You probably would want to go to higher ground. Treat it as like massive floods.
No, but I mean like if you're living in a condo or something.
Ah.
Obviously, if there's flooding in your house, you'd escape, but
Well, if you're in a condo and on the 30th floor, I don't think you
just don't
can do anything.
Is
Yeah.
there a protocol?
No.
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Anyways, did you watch the World Cup last night?
No, I didn't.
What?
No. I'm not a football fan. I don't know what to do there.
Well, England played Iran,
Oh, I know who won.
and I think they demolished them, but I think it was 6-1. 6-1 final score.
Or
was it 6-2?
Ouchies.
Was it 6-2? I think there was a penalty as well. I'm not sure. 6-1 or 6-2, something like that. But the reason I'm talking about England in particular, not only did they play last night, but they've been called out a little. In particular, Nike, because Nike has come out and defended their sweatshop accusation in Thailand. Did you know that those football shirts that they're wearing at the World Cup, the fans that are wearing them, they're made in Thailand?
Oh, wow. Yay.
Yeah. So sportswear giant Nike defended itself over accusations that it's running sweatshops in Thailand instead of China and paying its factory workers 42 baht an hour to make the England 2022 World Cup replica jerseys while they're making, obviously, fortunes. So do you know how much a football replica shirt costs?
I'm going to guess, is it like $200 or something?
Well, the $200, maybe not
too
that
much. Okay.
but half of it. It's
Okay.
around 5,000 baht, like 118 pounds for the premium grade quality that the football players wear. So it is very expensive. So stadium shirts, so they make two grades. The stadium shirts can be 3,200 baht, and then the ones that the player wear is about 1,700 baht more. Shirts for children are 2,560, but it only costs, I believe, 300 baht to make the official shirt. Sorry, a replica jersey costs about 500 baht, and 130 baht is for labor costs, which means that 60 baht profit for the factory, and the workers only end up making about 42 baht an hour.
Right.
What do you think about this?
Well, it's kind of sad, but the thing is, like, I grew up in a time where Thailand actually paid employees 17 baht per hour. That was my generation. I remember it very vividly because a friend of mine was in a tape shop. That's how old I am, and that's how much he got paid. This looks like a jump, but still it's very low. That's not sustainable.
Yeah, well, two factory workers actually told the Mirror that their salary had risen from 331 baht a day to 353 baht, which is a jump of not even 20 baht, it's about 17 baht, in line with the government policy in the summer because the government did want to increase the minimum wage. Now, the two workers also revealed they worked 60 hours a week, or between 8 to 11 hours a day. They also received overtime pay and a bonus if targets are met, but they added that they have no union and there's a strict no phone policy during working hours and no one is allowed to take pictures. So you come in, you work for about 11 hours and then you leave.
Oh no, poor thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it costs about 40 baht to ship the shirt to the UK, but an extra 32% duty is charged, yada, yada, yada. Basically, Nike's being called out that why are you running basically sweatshirt shops
in Thailand.
in Thailand. They've been accused of doing that in China before, and they thought they could get away with it. But now that the World Cup is highlighted even more so than ever, because, I think a lot of people aren't happy about the fact that it's in Qatar, of all places, and their human rights record and everything. But yeah, a Nike spokesperson said that it is proud to have designed the England national team football shirts, and adding it is committed to ethical working practices. They said, we produce jerseys at multiple price points so consumers have a choice. You do have a choice. That's fair to say, but pricing is influenced by many factors, including cost of performance materials, research and development, design, manufacturing, and selling. They've basically come out and said, we've done nothing wrong. We make them, you buy it, you have a choice. So if you've got a problem, don't buy it.
Boycott them, boycott.
Boycott Nike?
Yeah, I for people who feel strongly about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Just don't buy it.
Fair enough. All right. Moving on from sweatshops and taking advantage of cheap labor, let's talk about monkeys.
Yeah, so there's a monkey problem, as always, in Thailand and particularly on the islands. So 2 rowdy monkeys on an island off Phuket have been moved to the far side of the island after bothering residents. The 2 macaques have been disturbing locals and causing trouble. Officers from a rescue foundation of the Khao Prat Teo Non hunting area arrived over the weekend to move the macaques, and the monkey would undergo health checks by wildlife experts to be tested for diseases. Now, Phuket's growing monkey population on top of the island's province's urbanization has been causing issues. There have been a growing number of incidents of humans and monkeys clashing. So resort owners are asking guests to not leave waste outside the room while they're waiting for it to be collected, because wild animals would eat the food scraps, and employees should check to make sure that food scraps had been collected. Officers then would set up traps meant to catch animals that trespass as well. Now, Phuket officials have made numerous warnings that monkeys can be dangerous and could also carry diseases. So if you see a monkey, especially if they're in the wild, they're not, you know that they're not being vaccinated properly, don't give them food. Don't, train them to come to you and your resort. Just leave them alone.
A lot of places, even on some of the islands, there are signs that say that don't feed the animals or don't feed the monkeys. Because if you do start feeding them, it's not like all the others are just going to sit and watch. They come towards you as well.
Yeah.
What do you do when 20 monkeys come towards you, Natty?
Oh, I would just throw anything that I have, any food, and just throw it very, very far so they would turn back around.
Yeah.
You?
No, don't mess with monkeys.
You just don't mess with
them. We learned this lesson in Surat. We've been through this.
Yes.
You see a monkey, people think it's cute. It's not cute when they steal your phone and go up onto the tree.
Yeah.
So don't mess with monkeys. That's my note for today.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we've got a couple more stories, including fireworks in Pattaya and airline pilots. What would you do if you had only one pilot and no co-pilot? Find out more after the break.
Thinking of investing, but don't know where to start? Ever heard of AAA-FX?
What is AAA-FX?
Good question. Look no further than AAA-FX, your choice for trading and investing. Low commissions and spread with fast execution. They're trustworthy and have been offering services since 2008. You can invest using various deposit methods, including crypto, with negative balance protection and 100% matching deposit bonus. Choose AAAFX and enter the lucrative market of trading. Visit AAAFX.com.
And welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and we hope you're having a nice day, because we are. If you'd like to make trades, and if you're into trading, you can consider AAAFX. Be responsible. Test the waters before you go in deep. And of course, we are at our sponsor's home, Mansion à la BISP. It's more like a entire school.
Yes.
And education and sports facility. But we're here at BISP this entire week, and we're here in preparation for the Soccer Sevens that will be taking place on Saturday. Now, tomorrow we have a special guest.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
Who is that?
It's actually Jonathan, who is the head of the Cruzeiro Football Academy here at the school.
Wow.
That's right. The school decided to have a Brazilian football academy a year after I left.
Because they knew you were coming, so they're like,
a year
okay,
after I graduated.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they waited until you graduated, and
Yeah.
then they'll be like, we'll introduce this cool person.
Yeah.
But now you'll get to see him in real life today, 10 years after you graduated. It's okay. It's okay, Jake.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm still getting over it.
Yeah.
But yes, and we'll be sitting with him and talking to him on what we can expect, because it's actually a really big deal. You don't understand. This football
No, I
tournament is a
don't
big deal. It's a big deal for international schools. It's a big deal for Phuket. And it's one of the biggest football tournaments in Thailand for international schools.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can look forward to that. As for now, let's continue talking about airlines. Now, airlines are pushing for single pilot flights. Airlines? Single pilot. Yeah, airlines and regulators are pushing to have just one pilot in the cockpit of passengers jets instead of two. It would lower the cost and ease pressure from crew shortages. But placing such responsibility on a single person controls is unsettling for some. Would you feel safe if you were flying a 777 Jumbo 7 with 300 people, 747 or something like that,
No.
and there was only one pilot?
No way.
Why?
Because let's say, just in case, like that one pilot, for whatever reason, felt ill in the middle of the sky,
Yeah.
you got to have a co-pilot to take over, in my opinion, anyway,
Okay.
right? Wouldn't you feel safer with two people? And there's also check and balances too, because there were cases where the main pilot thought, oh, we should go this way, and then the co-pilot objected that, and then the co-pilot was actually the one who led the plane to safety. So it's always good to have checks and balances.
I think it's more of a people thing than a logical way of thinking. As in, I understand, like, you feel safer that knowing that, there's a pilot and a co-pilot, and you feel safer because that's what you've been brought up to believe, and that's what you think. Of course, there's a reason for a co-pilot to be, but according to 40 countries, there is no need. Because Germany, UK, New Zealand, they've all asked the United Nations body that sets aviation standards to help make single pilot flights a safe reality. Because, especially if it's a short haul flight,
Okay, short haul. Should be
especially
okay.
if it's a short haul flight, maybe why would you need two pilots? Because only one pilot really controls the entire flight. It's not like you need two people to simultaneously fly it. A lot of the times, a co-pilot does pretty much everything. Did you know that?
I guess so. Especially now, come to think about it, we are in the 21st century. Like, planes have now upgraded so much so far.
Yeah, now we have
Yeah.
flightless planes, don't we?
Flightless planes?
Sorry, not flightless planes. Pilotless planes.
Oh, are
Pilotless
there?
flights.
I have never heard of those.
We also
but-
have flightless planes where the planes are just parked and they don't do anything.
for 2 years during a
Thai
pandemic.
Airways knows a lot about that.
Oh,
no.
dang.
Oh, no.
All right.
But the European Union Aviation Safety Agency has also been working with plane makers to determine how solo flights would operate and preparing rules to oversee them. It is, different people are having different opinions and reflections regarding this. I think for most people up until now who have flown in planes and just have that thing in their mind that, okay, we have one pilot and co-pilot and that's how things work, and all of a sudden you take one of them out, the fear begins. And also private jets and smaller planes, there's always only one pilot sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, we'll keep you up to date. Do you think we're gonna live in a world with just where planes are just flown by one person?
Yeah, sure. I think in the future, and it doesn't even have to be far. I can see that. We already have self-driving cars, so that's a step up.
All right, Air Tesla.
Air, sponsor us. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our last story before we start taking some questions. Pattaya International Fireworks Festival. Did you know that Pattaya is having an International Fireworks Festival?
I had no idea until you said it.
I told you this.
Oh, I didn't listen.
You never listened to me.
Showies.
But yes, Pattaya International Fireworks Festival coming up on Friday, November the 25th, this Friday.
Ooh.
That's right. It's going to be the backdrop of a new film. It's the big budget film. Working title is called All Men Are Brothers.
Oh, really? Is that what it's called?
That is the name of the movie. That is right. The Pattaya mayor is very happy about it. They've been working with film producers Peter Louis Miochi. And it's a Thai-Chinese joint venture, and scenes will be shot on Walking Street and around the city. The film's producers and stars will attend a seminar tomorrow because, Pattaya has been working on this goal to be designated as a UNESCO City of Film. And the seminar will be hosted by Thailand's designated areas for sustainable tourism administration. So if you are in Pattaya, go check out the Pattaya International Fireworks Festival. Why not? Fireworks are amazing. And yes, they cost a lot of money. And a lot of people might feel like it's a waste of money. But that 5 to 10 minute of joy you get when you look at the fireworks is worth it for some people.
Is it worth it for you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not spending on the fireworks.
Okay.
I like to watch them, sure.
Fireworks
Do you
give
like
me so
watching
much
fireworks?
anxiety. No.
Really?
Because it's a poof, poof, poof. It sounds like somebody's shooting somebody, and I don't know, the lights, the flashes, I don't know, it's a bit scary for me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know lives.
If you're like Natty, then perhaps stay indoors and invest in some earplugs. If you do like fireworks, like me, go to the beach or something. Enjoy this Friday. Perhaps you could be part of a film. Who knows? You could be like walking by the street and then you end up in a Thai-Chinese film. That's always a plus.
Right.
Yeah, give me my checks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to swiftly move on to and take some of your questions. But before we do that, last update, Best Buy. Best Buy for kids. If you've got a kid from a young toddler to 12 years old, starting this 24th
24th.
November to the 27th, 90% discounts for
All the kids,
all the
maternity
items for
clothes,
kids,
cribs,
yeah.
water
So
bottles.
if you have a kid, make your way to Best Buy in Bangkok. Best Buy for kids.
Yummy. Wait, that was a weird response.
You just say
Yay.
yummy. Yeah.
Sorry, I saw something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take some comments from the public, the viewers, the fans. We've got Kazna, Dominic Chan, John Peaks joining us, Wu-Tang Life, Tex Symbols in. Is Tex in Phuket? Who knows? Hello?
Wu-Tang Life says Natty is like a golden retriever. She gets scared with a dog emoji.
Oh.
That is true. I'm quite easily scared.
Sick Puppy's here. He says, lost my internet connection. Sick Puppy, are you going to be at the International Pattaya Fireworks Festival? Zoe, I'm still moving about, says, I would not trust only one pilot. What if someone has a heart attack or something?
See?
The air hostesses and stewards are going to take over? Question mark.
See?
Okay.
Told you.
Yeah, but what if what if the food was bad and both pilots got food poisoning at the same time?
No. That's
So
not
it's
possible.
always good to have a backup plan,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. It is sometimes good to have a backup plan. So good point there, Zoe. Good point.
I think we should also mention.
Should we train the cabin crew to fly planes? That's another question.
Right. Wow, that's so. Yeah, we should probably take a couple more questions and then
Yeah.
turn
Oh,
this room around because
that's
we
right.
do have kids coming
Yeah.
in here very soon.
We'll be completely honest. We've literally stolen this chemistry lab from students because that's what it's come to.
Yes.
No, there'll be a class here in about 10 minutes, so we do need to bounce very quickly. So we're going to try our best to take as many questions as possible. Ready, Natty, go.
Okay, your football thing. A lot of people said it's not 6-1, it's 6-2, and that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, 6-2. Yeah, there's a
Tons of
I think there
people.
was a late penalty. Thank you very much. PG Santa says, I'd feel better on fully automated flights versus just requiring one pilot. If a pilot is actually needed, they should have a redundancy.
Thank you, PG Santa.
So,
Thank you.
so maybe that's how they changed it. They get new airplanes that can that are fully automated, and then you just have the pilot as a backup. How about that?
Last question maybe. Sick Puppy says, did you two go to Bar Funk? No, we did not, but what we did do was we partied at this villa called Vibe. Where is it
Ooh.
again?
Vibe is in
Yeah.
Shillong.
Shillong.
Yeah. So we were thinking where we're gonna stay. So instead of getting like 3 rooms in a hotel, we just decided to get a house. And yeah, this I think it has 6 bedrooms. We're only using 3. But yeah, we
Yes.
got the whole villa to ourselves. We've got a pool. We've got a games area. So yeah, thanks Vibe for being a wonderful host.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You
Yeah.
should try booking your stay there if you do come to Phuket. It has amazing views. The rooms are spectacular. They're like squeaky clean. Very good.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by them, by the way.
No, we're not, but they're
just
cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we like to talk about cool things.
All right. Did you go to Bar Funk, says Sick Puppy?
I just did that one.
Oh, did you?
Jay.
Sorry, je apologize. Sick Puppy says villa parties. It is actually excellent for villa parties. As soon as
Yeah.
I saw it, I was like, okay, you can have like a pool villa party.
Yeah.
Have a nice couple of cold beverages. You know, different people happen handle their beverages differently, and then you can just crash in one of the rooms.
Yeah, or on the couch. They have tons.
There's pool as well. Do you play pool?
I do. Not.
Okay. Good talk, Natty, as always.
Okay. Thank
Damn,
you.
that villa looks just as bougie enough for
Aw,
Natty. Is it
thank
bougie
you.
enough
It
for you?
is really bougie, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
It's very affordable though.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's nothing crazy. I mean, we're in there.
Yeah.
It's
cry.
great
Yeah.
and it's affordable. Those are the 2 things that make a great holiday.
All right. Kunjay.
Yeah, so moving on says, I've flown in the cockpit. They eat steaks and burgers, high quality stuff. Oh, interesting. What? Did you really fly in a cockpit, Zoe? Are you lying to me? Don't lie to me, bro. But if you did, that's pretty cool. How could someone get an opportunity to fly in the cockpit?
I know.
Do you
I
think
don't
they're
know.
just having steaks and burgers in the cockpit?
Yeah, sure. Barbecuing stuff.
Yeah.
I've never been to a cockpit, but I have been to the sleeping areas of the flight attendants. One of the girls was very lovely. I was waiting to go to the bathroom, and she's like, "Do you want to know where I sleep?" And so I went to her quote unquote bedroom in the secret part of the plane. Oh, that sounded not good. Anyhow, shall we end on that note?
All right. On that
Okay.
note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please click the like button. Yeah, there's more than 100 people watching, I believe, but there's only 24 likes. Please click the like button, and we'll see you live once again tomorrow morning with special guests. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.